Hello guys, welcome to Turning Point Africa family once again. Um, First of all, I would like to just send my sincere and warm greetings to all of you, wherever you're watching from. In Kenya, we say Karibu, that means welcome. To our subscribers, thank you so much guys, you're just amazing. Thank you so much. To our new subscribers, welcome to the family. I hope you find it very comfortable. Always be free to interact, share your opinion about the infrastructure development taking place across the country. Thank you so much for finding time to be with us. Now, in today's video, I'll be just giving you an update of the paving work that is happening within the CBD. A few days ago, I made a video about the renovation works that's happening, and since that time to date, there are quite a number of changes that has taken place in terms of paving and also installation of streetlights and so on. Now, I just wanted to keep you up to date with what is happening, and today I will be focusing mostly areas that have already been covered. Now, we started our video just opposite Nairobi Cinema. That is area that is between Kencom, the back side, and also Nairobi Cinema. So they had already made that section from the previous video. Please, if not watched it, I request you go and watch the video that we made like about a week ago. There are some sections that had not been done, but today they made some improvement on the same, and they've actually made some progress. So please just sit back and enjoy it as I take you through what is actually happening. Now, about mid last year, the county government of Nairobi embarked on an initiative of improving the infrastructure development around the city, especially the CBD area, and that is what has been happening. Now, they started with the paving of walkways along Moi Avenue, and also installation of streetlights, that is Victorian streetlights. Now, in today's, I'll be focusing the progress that has already been made, especially near Kencom just around Kencom bus stop, and also the Ambassador area, and also the National Archives area. Now, as you can see from the video, where we are right now is just at the Ambassador, that's the front side, where people take their buses to different destinations. So about a few weeks ago, this area was full of makeshift structures, and as you can see from the video, the structures are already been moved. These temporary structures were used to act as a storage facilities for construction materials and also equipment. So the structures have been removed and taken back to where we started recording this video. So it means this ground is being prepared for laying of cabros. So you see what is happening here is they're leveling the ground using the gravels, just to make sure that we have a well leveled ground for them now to start putting cabros or laying of cabros. Now, this area around Kencom is almost complete, and you see there's some sections. They have already started some sections along Tomboya Street, especially places around the Ambassador Hotel, at the front side of the Ambassador, as we are going to see later in the video. And they also they've also almost completed this area, the front side of the National Archives. So I think the work is progressing well. Now, today I just wanted us to have an interactive segment, and I'll be requesting for your opinion about the renovation work that is happening, taking place, spearheaded by the county government of Nairobi. Do you think they are employing the best strategy to change the morphology of the city, to change how Nairobi should look like? Do you think they're giving Nairobi the new face it deserves? We have a respected city. Nairobi is a well-known city, respected globally. Do you think this is the best way on how we can raise its stature? Now, let's have an interaction. Share your views, share your opinion about what is happening. Now, let's just go through the scope of work real quick. Now, the scope of work will include installation of Victorian streetlights. Victorian streetlights are of good quality, durable. And also paving of walkways. Try to do by doing away with some unnecessary parking areas as a strategy to decongest the city. Then also they're going to installation of modern traffic lights, working on drainage system. Drainage system has been a big problem to the county government, and I hope they just get a contractor who can solve this problem once and for all. So as I had alluded to the previous video, 2 other government agencies will be coming in to partner with the county government. That is the Kenya National Urban Road Authority and the Kenya National Highway Authority. They'll be coming in to help the county government to do all this work. So I think which is also a good idea. Now, one of our viewers asked as to whether this will be spread to other parts of the city. The answer is yes. If you go to Kilimani, Kileleshwa, and some parts of Lavington, you see there's some work in terms of renovation of streets going on. Those streets have been in a very bad shape, and I think it's a good thing that they get sorted out. The vertical infrastructure around these areas in the neighborhood is top-notch. You would agree with me, Nairobi has some of the top-notch modern apartments. If you go to Kileleshwa, if you go to Lavington, for someone who is working in this industry and someone who is deeply involved in construction, especially around this area, you find most of the Chinese companies are coming in, and what they do, they buy old apartments and mansionettes, and then they bring them down. And then once they do, then they build all these high-rise modern apartments that you see. So that's what they do. So they have really changed the skyline of these 2 areas, and it's looking amazing. The only part that is lagging is now the horizontal infrastructure, that is the roads, the drainage system, and so on. So I think once that one is also sorted, then we'll be good to go. Then another thing that the county government should focus on is the street lighting around Kilimani and also Lavington and parts of Kileleshwa. You find, for example, in Kilimani around Yaya, if you go to Yaya right now, for example, in the evening, you find the place is completely dark. The same to some parts of Kileleshwa and so on. So I think this can be sorted, then we'll have a city to a comfortable, beautiful city to live in. So I think the county government needs assistance. I think this work is just too much for them to be able to handle vis-a-vis the amount of revenue they collect. So I think the national government should come in and also invest more in changing the infrastructure, the entire infrastructure of the city. Now, another area maybe that I think the county government should also focus on, the 2 key roads within the CBD, that is Kenyatta Avenue and also Harambee Avenue. Aram Avenue is a road that you find most government houses. Most government buildings, like Office of the President, the Deputy, the National Treasury, the Attorney Generals, and the Ministry of Education, and so on. So you find these are very key road. And then Kenyatta Avenue, this is now, I can call it the main avenue or road that is within the CBD. And I think a lot of things that needs to be changed in terms of facelifting, modernizing it up to the international standard. And if all this can be done, then Nairobi can be a city that one would enjoy to live in. Now, last but not least is also we as Kenyans, that is just my personal view, we need to have a paradigm shift on the way we do things. Just try to, it would be good for us to obey some city bylaws, just try to respect the laws within the city in terms of traffic rules. Okay, because here you find people like, for example, the borders, people just drive carelessly, making U-turn anyhow, with no due regard for traffic lights and so on. Then also, we need also to change on how we dispose waste, because even by watching this video, you find people just littering anyhowly. We should make use of the dustbins. If you go to countries that are, or cities that are touted to be clean, for example Kigali, you find most city residents respect laws. They dispose their waste properly. They're trained on how to do that. So even the county managers, the city managers of Kigali don't need to struggle so much to keep the city clean, because people are trained on how to dispose. Then materials for disposals are also available. They're at their doorstep, so you don't need to struggle disposing waste. So if the county government of Nairobi can also employ some of this tactics, then it can work out. Then also we need to have designated places for maybe hawkers. They also need to make a living, of course, but let's have a designated places for them to do their work, to do their business. Then another thing is the matatus. Okay, matatus they're key components of transport system within Nairobi, and you can't just do away with them. You can't do away with them, or you can't do without them. So I think the best thing is also we need to build matatu stations or bus stations for matatus. We need one, like for example in Ngara area for matatus coming from Thika Road. We need Mudhurwa to be upgraded to accommodate matatus. We also need, for example, just before Nyayo Stadium, we can also have a matatu stage there. Then also the green park for vehicles coming from Gong Road side. So if we can build this one, then I think we can accommodate a big volume of matatu. Once we get rid of matatu within the CBD, then it will be very easy to manage the cleanliness of the city. Because you see, where there is matatus, you find hawkers. Okay, so once you get rid of the matatus, the hawkers will go to where the matatus are. So I think we need to also to have some paradigm shift on how we do our things, we as Kenyans. Yeah, so please, that is just my opinion. I hope I didn't wrong you in any way. If you have your opinion, please be free to share. Leave a positive comment, whichever comment you think would be useful to the City Council or the City County of Nairobi to try and make Nairobi a better place to be. Okay, thank you guys for your time. Remember to subscribe, share, and like our videos. Okay, see you next time. Bye.